Muy buenas, gente, bienvenidos de nuevo a 3 Minutes to Midnight. Capítulo número 25. No sé, mirad el cartelito de abajo y así aclararemos las dudas. Nos habíamos quedado en la cafetería de Mike, aquí con los tres chavalines, señor Lee, señor Turner y señor Moore. No creo que nos aporten mucho.
Must we really talk to Michael? Is there truly no other option?
¿Y los niños?
I have no time.
Vale, pues entonces aquí no se puede hacer nada. O sea, total, no podemos hablar con nadie y nos vamos. Pero bueno, pasan cositas como esa cucaracha gigante cocinando en lugar de Mike. Ya sabemos por qué la comida sabe así. ¿Ves?
Kids, leave Rocco alone.
Rocco la cucaracha. Rocco la cucaracha en todo su esplendor ahí cocinando. Bien, habíamos conocido aquí al señor este y si no me equivoco teníamos que conseguir unos disfraces. Vale, aquí está esto roto. El señor Huckleberry ya se ha ido. Amos seguirá ahí. ¿Qué dices, Amos?
Amos, we have a situation.
What did Betty do this time?
What? No!
Han secuestrado al padre Jenkins.
Father Jenkins has been kidnapped.
Look, Eliza, I doubt anyone kidnapped Jenkins. Maybe he just stepped out for a quick pilgrimage or something.
Sometimes I wonder why we even have a sheriff.
Eliza, you're 5 feet away. I heard that.
What exactly constitutes a federal crime?
Oh, lots of things. Mail fraud, robbing banks, hijacking, blowing up statues of important historical figures.
That last one does not seem to match the others in terms of severity. But I am more concerned about the military presence than that.
You're right, Eliza. First we deal with this military business. Then we get those vandals.
I have heard some unsavory rumors flying around about how our little town is harboring a dangerous black market operation.
Black market? Here? Ha! What are they dealing in? Cactus fruit? Huge quantities of sand?
Weapons! For the love of Churchill, weapons!
Holy guacamole! I wonder who could possibly be involved with something like that. I bet it's someone we'd never suspect.
Amos, I want you to take the night off.
A ver si así lo convencemos.
Yeah, right. You haven't given me a day off since I took this position.
An exaggeration if I ever heard one.
You made me work on my wedding night.
That was an emergency.
How about last Christmas Eve?
That was an emergency.
Eliza, next time you decorate a Christmas tree, use a damn footstool. Your tree wasn't even that tall. Why couldn't Betty have done it?
Do you not remember what she did the previous year?
I could never forget it. What happened to the Spreadin' Pure Universal Tinsel 5000 anyway?
She forgot it at the White House when I took her there last year. The president found it and accidentally triggered it in the Oval Office. There was so much tinsel, it took a whole year to rescue him.
I reckon Truman's got a whole new appreciation for the holiday spirit now. Anyway, tinsel is a walk in the park compared to the disaster that a Mecha Santa would have been.
Jodida Betty.
Amos,
Amos,
I must
debo
insist you
insistir.
stop working for the night.
Pírate.
I must insist on declining to do so. I have a funny feeling you'd fire me for dereliction of duty.
Do you really believe me to be so petty?
I have the right to remain silent. Why are you so intent on me taking tonight off anyway?
No sé cuál darle, tío. Cuéntale la verdad, utiliza tu cargo. Le haremos la pelota. O intentamos negociar. Venga.
Amos, I shall make you an offer. If you take tonight off, I will allow you to take 1 weekend off every year.
That sounds amazing! But now I'm pretty suspicious as to why you're trying to make me leave. I'll need a better incentive than that.
Work with me, Amos. What do I need to give you in exchange for your going home?
You really want to know? All right, get ready. First, I want a raise, which means an actual paycheck. No more coupons, expired gift cards, or bags of magic beans in lieu of money.
I said those beans were organic, not magic.
Second, I want funding for a paranormal investigation department. And finally, I want a dedicated task force for wiping out the chipmunk menace.
Let me think about this. Very well, I shall pay for your shenanigans, but there are things I want in return. First of all, you have 3 months to prove there are chipmunks. If you cannot, goodbye task force. Second, you will get your raise, but you must also train an intern.
That sounds great. I could use more people. Wait. You mean Betty, don't you?
Yes, I believe seeing good, hard police work may curb her criminal tendencies.
Is it too late to cancel the deal?
Yes, it is. Good luck with your new intern.
What the hell? I'll take it.
Al final lo convencimos de mala manera y encima le hemos empaquetado a Betty. Un 2x1 casi hemos llevado, aunque tenemos que poner una unidad especial. Bueno, pues esto me imagino que habrá servido para algo, como para coger la llave de las celdas. Bueno, todo en uno, la pistola, la llave de las celdas, todo. ¿Qué es eso? Mano de estatua y llaves de las celdas. Vale. Con la llave de las celdas ahora mismo no sé. ¿No hay nada aquí en el correo para coger? Parece que no. Dispensador de agua. A ver, se me ha ocurrido algo, porque he visto esto gordete y duro y pesado, y puede ser justo lo que necesitamos para romper el cristal, porque estoy en mente, tengo los disfraces, ¿sabes? Vale, los disfraces. Mano de estatua, escaparate. Bien, esto funciona, gente.
Oh no! Look what you have done, you reckless delinquents.
Malditos delincuentes.
Feeling guilty? Would you? Ha! I thought not.
No, coge los disfraces, hombre. Disfraz de pollo loco.
I think I should find our third costume elsewhere.
En otra parte. Aquí ya no, ¿no?
You
Cristal,
cannot
nada, ¿no?
make an omelet without breaking a few and you cannot pull off a brilliant heist. Perhaps my offspring and I have more in common than I thought. Feeling
No vas a coger
guilty?
uno, ¿no?
Ha!
No, vale. Bueno, pues tenemos disfraz de pollo loco y disfraz de animadora muy revelador. Bueno, algo menos. ¿Qué más nos había pedido el tío este? Un arma, claro. El arma no la podemos coger ahora de aquí, de la comisaría, ahora que lo pienso.
Considering what I plan to do tonight, well, I think it is best that our law enforcement officers are taking a well-deserved rest.
Ahí se ha acabado, ¿no? Pero tengo la llave de las celdas, eso sí. No sé si podría haber hecho algo o no, pero tengo la llave de las celdas. Anuncio de Tonkis. Linda no creo que me dé nada, aunque puedo ir hasta allí. Está cerrado, no podemos hacer nada ahí. ¿Estará el bar? ¿Cómo está esto?
Haphazardly parking like this. Ugh. I wish there were a way to monetize inappropriate automotive positioning. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. It appears Christmas came early this year. And where would I go with it? Corona? Ha! Not in a million years.
Bueno, nunca se sabe. Ya lo utilizará Betty, no te preocupes. Bien, pues ya tenemos el bar. Aquí ya nada, ¿no? Ni cohetes, ni nada, ¿no? El volcán. ¿Volcán cómo? Chafardero. Kamehameha.
My goodness, Maxwell. This is far better than I thought it would be.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean, huh?
Oh, Max. I'm just teasing. But really, the bar looks wonderful. You did an amazing
La verdad que
job.
sí, está chulo.
I sure did. And I did it all by myself. I don't have minions to do the heavy lifting, unlike some people.
We have been over this 100 times, Max. You cannot just borrow Joseph whenever you feel like it. Besides, I am quite sure you can lift more than he can.
True. Anyway, welcome to the Kamehameha Tiki Bar and Lounge, Eliza.
Muy guay.
Best and only Polynesian drinking establishment on this side of Oahu. You ready to say aloha to a good time?
This really brings back memories of the good old days.
It really does, doesn't it?
So, what brings the mayor to my humble establishment? I'm guessing the grand opening isn't the real reason you came in.
Oh, claro que sí. Esto también es importante. Votarás por mí. ¿Qué tiene que hacer aquí una dama para conseguir una copa? La víbora del desierto, es verdad. Venga,
What
vamos
does
a
a lady
empezar
have to
suave.
do to get her hands on a fancy drink here?
She usually either has to give me money or a free drink flyer.
Luckily, I have a flyer right here.
Did you notice how incredibly detailed the design is on these? The colors, the typeface. I spent weeks just thinking about how wide I wanted the border to be.
And here, look at the background color. Know why I chose that?
Max, I am sure you worked hard, but this is just an advertisement. Most of these will end up in a trash can.
Well, yours didn't.
Anyway, where is my free drink?
One round KO, coming right up.
Super barman. Ah, mira, tengo una copa ahí que me la he metido para el bolsillo. Muy bien. Votarás por
I
mí,
am
¿no?
sure I do not even have to ask, but
We've been through thick and thin together. I've always got your back. Besides, you're the best politician I know. You deserve to be mayor. And you have my support.
I knew I could count on you, Maxwell. Finally, someone that does not ask for something in return.
Now that you mention it, there is one thing.
No, do not dare to.
Just ribbing you.
That said, maybe you could help me out. I need some live music for the bar, and I haven't had much luck. Maybe you could ask
Sí, hombre,
around?
traemos a Huckleberry.
Anything for a friend.
Great. The ad's over there on the pinboard.
Vale, píllalo.
Live music? Ugh, just what this place needs.
Actually,
ahí,
it's
Bucky?
exactly what this place needs. Some live music should really cheer up the clientele.
What clientele?
Exactly.
But first, I need your expertise. I had Frank Cooper draw up this contract for me since he has more business experience. I can't make heads or tails of this legal jargon, though. Can you look it over for me?
I suppose I could. I would not want you to be cheated, after all. Max, do you mind if I take this outside? I cannot abide that stench.
Go ahead. I'll wait.
This is quite an aggressive contract. What a mind Mr. Cooper has for paperwork. Upon signing this document, employee promises to clean employer's home and all personal effects. Hardly standard in a musician's contract. But it heartens me to think of those freeloaders being put to real work.
Hola.
By the Sons of Liberty, how dare you steal from me?
Qué movida, el aguilucho, ¿eh? Ha pasado
Well,
esto,
Max, the good news is that while morally bankrupt, the contract seems to be perfectly legal. The bad news...
Oh, come on! Don't tell me it was that damn eagle again!
Sí,
Well, if there is nothing else you
tal
need...
cual.
Not so fast. Go ask Frank. Maybe he has another copy.
Must I?
No, you're welcome to track down that eagle and steal the contract back before she eats it.
Vale, pero si tenemos aquí un bonito bar. La verdad que está chulísimo, ¿eh? Colorido, guapo. Cortinas, playa de Waikiki.
What on earth is that
Romperiñón.
putrid stench?
I only...
I would not even touch these with Joseph's severed hand.
Vale. Estantería de patrocinadores.
Testing.
Totem Tiki,
A
Romperiñón.
liquor so expensive, you will be broke before it even touches your lips.
Vale.
If I brought this home, I think my offspring would not be the only one who starts asking questions. No need to take them. My custom Tool Lake Wallaby curtains are much better than these.
I dread what you'll do to the White House when you finally move in. Hey, we agreed. Whoever looks better in that costume gets to keep it. You lost, fair and square.
Yes, Max and I got drunk and acquired this from Iolani Palace. Yes, he looks better in it than I
No
do.
jodas.
No, I'm not bitter about that at all.
¿Cómo le va a quedar
Hopefully,
mejor a él?
that answered all of your
Con esa
potential
pedazo de espalda
questions.
que lleva. Con esa pedazo de espalda que nos lleva el Max, ¿cómo le va a quedar bien? ¿Mm?
Can you please just...
No need to take them. My custom Tool Lake...
I
Vale,
dread
vale.
what you'll do to...
¿Qué más tenemos por aquí? A ver. El anuncio.
Can you make sounds? Preferably by using an instrument? Then we'd love... Successful hires will be compensated with free food
Bien.
and drink.
Está bien.
Note, free food and drink must be paid at the end of
Vale,
your shift.
ya no está tan bien. Tablas de surf. Mucho anuncio, mucha historia. Máscara tiki. Más cortinas. El señor tal.
By Roosevelt's
sé.
fireside chats. I should never have let him do this.
Nada. La madre de
I
Max.
will be honest. I would sooner have this picture on my desk than one of my offspring. That still does not mean I will take it from Max. Memories should stay where they belong. On the board.
Vale, parece que no quiere coger nada. Aquí, ¿no?
Wait, I know that voice. Buckingham? Is that you? Oh, man! Long time no see, huh?
Not goddamn long enough.
Oh, he's such a joker.
No need to take them. My custom Tool Lake Wallaby.
Vale, vale. Todos los diálogos de las cortinas son el mismo, ¿vale? Gente.
Max's sense of humor needs your mama's help more than I ever will.
That's not what your mama said.
Point proven.
Damn, you got me again.
Golpe mortal.
It basically punches your inhibitions into oblivion, totally destroying your better judgment. Very useful when you want to get the truth out of someone.
Vale, pues no sé, de momento aquí en el
Crap.
Kamehameha
I forgot
este.
my stupid notes. Luckily, I have a memory like, well, I
Sí,
can't
sí,
remember,
sí.
but it's good.
Señor, ¿cómo está? Vale, ¿qué más tenemos por aquí? ¿Quién estaba hablando, por cierto, aquí detrás? No lo entiendo. ¿Hay alguien aquí ahora a estas horas? ¡Hostia! Por fin Taco Pendejo aparece. Ah, mira, podemos decirle al señor Huckleberry.
Mr. Huckleberry, ruining someone's night, I see.
Ruin? No way! My music's gonna lull them into the sweetest dreams they've ever had.
Or nightmares.
Are you here for a reason, or did you just drop by to needle me?
How are things with your baby girl?
She's not the same after that filthy pig put his grubby hands on her.
At least the two of you have been reunited.
I'm thinking of suing the sheriff's office over this.
No, they cannot afford a lawsuit.
Sorry, Miss Mayor, but I feel I deserve compensation for this.
Listen to me, you paltry excuse for a musician. If you so much as look up a lawyer's phone number, I will make sure your baby girl disappears forever. Get ready to play the tambourine, because you will never see your guitar again. I see your recent encounter with the sheriff has taught you well.
Yeah, I want to keep my distance from that guitar napper.
It is a bit late for your tuneless screeching. Please call it a night.
Why would I do that? I just got started.
How do I put this subtly?
Ma'am, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Alrighty then. Mr. Huckleberry, are you aware that people are joining this space program because of you?
I don't think I follow.
Simply put, your infernal screeching is so horrible that some of our fellow citizens would rather strap themselves to a missile and be shot into the vastness of space just to get as far away from you and your music as humanly possible. Perhaps a tad harsh, but it did get him to stop playing. Now, if I could only find a way to make him leave as well. Goodbye, Mr. Huckleberry.
Go with the flow, Miss Mayor. Just a second, ma'am. Before you go, could I interest you in my songwriting skills? I could create a real catchy theme song for your campaign.
Interest is a strong word, but your music might just get me the youth vote. I suppose it is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Let me jam you the jammiest jam that's ever been jammed.
Venga, me gusta la idea.
Pretty good, huh? Got a real political vibe. Well, when do I start?
After much more consideration than you deserve, I have decided that I want you as far away from me and my campaign as physically possible.
Vale, este dice que se marcha, pero todavía no se ha marchado, o sea que está ahí. Quiero decir, al instituto no podemos ir. Horarios de los guardias estudiados. ¿Qué dice? ¿Qué pasa ahí? ¿Qué decía? Señor Huckleberry, a ver si marcha. Planos del banco memorizados. ¿Quién habla? Ganchitos de agarre. Ah.
Leave the chipmunk harassment to Amos and Deputy McCord. A lovely tree that serves as a home for some equally lovely chipmunks.
Van a preparar algo las ardillas, ¿eh? Estaban conspirando ahí, qué movida. La movida es que no tengo... No creo que haya que darle esto aquí a Huckleberry, ¿no? Huckleberry creo que ya lo hemos convencido para que se vaya. Señor Vázquez.
Miss Mayor, what brings you to my humble stand?
You can stop pretending, Mr. Vasquez. No one is watching. I am pleased to see you have everything up and running already.
Then I guess you're here for an update on Operation Trash Collection.
In due time. First, I would like to talk about something else.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Did you notice the military base that suddenly appeared out in the desert?
I saw they were building something out there, yeah. After the convoy went through town, I snuck out to the desert to see what was going on.
Well, what are you waiting for? Spill the frijoles.
Oh, those frijoles are gonna cost you, Senora Barrett.
That is preposterous, Mr. Vasquez. I am not paying you for information you already have.
And my lips are sealed, sorry.
Let's discuss the operation.
What about it?
I would like to go over the plan from the beginning.
I gotta infiltrate Mike's diner and collect enough evidence to put that filthy pendejo out of business. Whatever it takes.
And once you have all that information,
I'll make an anonymous call to the health inspector to shut the place down. Simple. A la parque efectivo.
leave the customers out of it. Nothing must happen to them.
Senora Barrett, I'm a professional.
Good. And make sure you don't engage with my offspring either.
El diablo del taco.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what is our likelihood of success?
If God is willing, the winds favor us, and there are no black cats on the streets, 11.
Mr. Vasquez, overconfidence always leads to failure.
No dude de mí, Senora Barrett. Come on, ask me anything. Let me put your mind at ease.
Do you still have access to any espionage resources?
Ah, Senora Barrett, I might be an outcast from the force, but I still have true friends there.
Wonderful. Call for backup. We could use all the help we can get.
Backup? Over a pinche diner? Nah, no mames. If word spreads that I can't take care of this on my own, I'll be a laughingstock among spies everywhere.
A sacrifice I am more than willing to make.
Ouch, Senora Barrett. You're hurting mi corazoncito.
My family has tried and failed to take that place down for generations. Do not underestimate that son of a rocky oyster. Would you consider a more hands-on approach?
I told you when you hired me, Tequiro Vasquez no es un asesino.
What is your backup plan? Remember, if you get caught or killed, I will disavow any knowledge of your actions and condemn them immediately.
Ah, no se preocupe, Senora Barrett. I've done to that tune more than once. If they capture me, me bebo el cianuro, and problem solved.
Shall we change the subject?
Qué duro.
I'm all ears.
You look quite tired. Is there anything you need to discuss before we greenlight the operation?
It's nothing serious, Senora Barrett. I'm just having a little trouble sleeping.
How so?
Well, either I'm thinking too much about the target, or I'm still not used to the safe house. Oh, and I wanted to talk about the uniform and the truck.
Is the target giving you nightmares too?
Oh, no, that way doesn't scare me at all.
Then what is it? Are you having second thoughts?
I'm a professional. I'll get it done. It's just, well, maybe it's none of my business, but he really doesn't seem like such a bad guy.
You are right, Mr. Vasquez. It is none of your business. What is the issue with your uniform?
El uniforme está bien chido, Senora Barrett. Gracias. It's just a bit tight in certain areas.
Well, our choices were a bit limited. You are lucky that this gentleman wore the same size as you, and that his clothes survived the collision, even though he did not.
Ugh, that explains the olor a muerto. Couldn't you have taken the uniform off the ice cream truck driver?
Well, I would have, but someone beat me to it.
Who would steal a uniform off a corpse? I mean, present company excluded.
I have a terrible feeling that I will find out very soon. Regardless, please do not forget to return that uniform when we have finished. If too many corpses turn up mysteriously naked, the mortician might start asking questions.
Qué movida.
Is there something about the safe house keeping you away?
Yeah, either the bright green glow or the screams of the ratas melting in the chemical waste.
If you do not like your safe house, you can always sleep in the truck.
Never mind. I'll learn to live amongst the waste. Who knows? You might give me some superpowers.
I believe cancer is a more likely outcome.
Cancer? Like, no mames, way.
What did you want to tell me about the truck?
Oh, it smells terrible. Like someone stacked up trash for years and let it rot in the heat of the sun.
Well, what did you expect a refurbished garbage truck to smell like? Lavender?
¿Un camión recolector? Ay, Dios mío.
I must say, I thought you fellows at the PMF were made of tougher stuff.
You're right, Señora Barrett. Ya no me voy a quejar nomás. I swear.
I hope that is Spanish for I will work quickly and without any complaints.
Vamos a
Did
darle a
Michael
esta.
take the bait?
He sure did. Miguel already picked up about 10 of those maps and took them home.
He did? Do we already have some recordings?
Yes, but I'm not sure you want to hear these. It's mostly him talking while doing various chores. You know, in the kitchen, the bedroom, also in the shower.
I know this is a disgusting...
He has some strange dreams. Here, let me just...
Yes, I've been working out. Thanks for noticing, Eliza.
Ooh.
Mexican food is a lie. Ha! Strong. Michael Walker. Yes, Mr. President, I have your meatballs right here.
Turn it off, Mr. Vasquez. I have heard more than enough. I hate to ask, but what is happening in his kitchen?
I think you should hear for yourself.
Time to practice the forbidden recipes. The ones all walkers know not to cook in front of witnesses.
Perfect. Whatever disgusting concoction he is making will be enough proof to...
Perfectly cooked risotto ai funghi. Followed by this tender beef stroganoff with a side of Caesar salad and, last but not least, a delicious lemon drizzle cake.
That filthy slime ball actually knows how to cook?
And quite well, apparently.
That mother cooker! What is happening in his... Oh, I do not even want to say it.
It looks like the shower is where Mike practices his, music. You'd better hear this.
I am running for mayor. Eliza will tear her hair. I'm gonna beat her. Gonna defeat her. She's gonna scream and cry. Then hopefully she'll die. New on my menu. Mayor a la fondue.
That son of a... Well, at least I know what he is up to. What else is on this recording?
About 3 hours of, well, this.
Risa. Diabólica.
Never mind. Just tell me when you have something of use. Never mind.
You're the boss, Senora Barrett.
I am making an... Would you tell me a little bit about...
I guess. Sure. Anything in particular?
Tell me more about your life before...
No mames, way. You know,
Of course you can. What's... Oh, right.
actually, revealing the secrets of the PMF might get us.
Spare me the drama. As far as they know, this conversation never happened.
The plausible mission force is an independent We take the hard missions, but not...
Buah,
Let us
buah,
focus on the
demasiado
task at hand.
texto. Demasiado texto.
I need you to return to the safe house immediately.
No mames. What happened now? Did we get busted?
No, nothing like that. I just need you to go there because of... reasons.
Is this a test, Senora Barrett? You were very specific about me not leaving my post.
Mr. Vasquez, your dedication is admirable, but you must go back to the safe house, now.
If you want me to deviate from the plan that much, you need to tell me what's going on. Something's fishy about this. I don't think you're a woman who changes her mind on a whim.
Well, since you insist, and because I appreciate your thoroughness, I'm being forced by a hardened criminal to rob the bank, or he will kill Father Jenkins. It probably goes without saying, but there cannot be any witnesses.
No se lo cree, ¿eh?
You really aren't joking, are you? No mames. You know what kind of trouble you can get in for that?
Do you think I want to do this? What choice do I have?
Well, Senora, listen. I would be happy to help you, but my contract only covers our original deal.
So, are you leaving?
Oh, soy pira. Este se pira ya, ¿eh? Se pone a recoger. Soy Va taco pendejo que está preparando ahí, ¿eh? Este se debería ir ya, o sea que aquí no debería quedar nadie.
In honor and memory of my darling son Bob, the tiny octopus who vanished in Crystalline Lake. Lost, but never forgotten.
Vale. ¿Qué más pedía el señor este? Vamos a ir. A ver.
Miss Mayor, back so soon.
As if I have a choice.
Sobre el atraco.
About the heist. Is there anything?
Well, we're gonna... I also need you to speak with a buddy of mine. Name of Harrelson.
Vale.
Then we gotta find someone who can disable the alarm for us, and you gotta make sure the park is empty. No potential...
We should talk about this later.
All right.
Vale, aún tengo que ir por ahí, ¿eh? Esto.
Do you know anything about the Desert Viper?
What do you mean?
I mean, apparently there is some hardened illegal arms trader located nearby. What I am asking is if you know who they are or where they might be hiding.
Seriously? You really don't know? Oh boy. You're gonna be so mad when you figure it out. It's so obvious. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Ever wondered how no one can match a certain produce store's low prices?
By Victoria Woodhull's unpopular social policies. Here I have been bending over backwards to help her, rebuilding her store for free. I even gave her a senior tax break, for God's sake. She owes me thousands. I am going to kill that two-faced, duplicitous, mealy-mouthed...
Given what you've just found out, I'd quit with the idle threats.
O sea que la verdulera, Lorraine, es la víbora del desierto, ¿cómo era? Vale, eso es todo por ahora.
If I see you talking with the fuzz again, you and I are gonna have a problem. Got it?
Got it. Vale, vamos a ir aquí. Pero es que claro, es de noche. Lorraine no está. Ahora sí va a estar.
Are you there? Lorraine, open up. We need to talk. Lorraine?
Sí está.
What on earth, Eliza? Can't this wait until tomorrow?
No, it cannot wait. I must speak with you now.
Oh, all right. What is it then?
Does the name Desert Viper ring a bell?
Ajá.
Desert Viper? What is that? The new dish at Mike's?
No, eres tú. Maldita sea, Lorraine. Deja de hacerte la sueca. No, aparentemente la víbora del desierto es una peligrosa traficante ilegal de armas. Bueno, quien quiera que sea esta víbora del desierto debe ser alguien muy importante. La primera, ¿no?
God damn it, Lorraine. Stop pretending. You are the Desert Viper.
Eliza,
Do you lack a conscience, Lorraine? Or are you completely unaware of the consequences of your actions?
I know. My guns kill thousands of innocent people.
What? No! I mean, yes, obviously they do, but that is not what I meant. Do you know what the taxes on firearms and ammunition are? I think you owe me, Lorraine.
Hey, let's not do anything hasty, dear. Come on, please, let's talk about this.
Let me explain what will happen to you now.
Puedes mantener tu negocio, pero con algunas
You get to keep
condiciones.
your business on a few conditions.
Do I have a choice?
Certainly you can choose not to accept. Of course, the choice accompanies a phone call to the...
Fine, I accept. Tell me what I have to do.
First, you solemnly swear not to ever involve Betty in this trash. Do not sell her anything.
Come on, I'm not stupid.
Second, I want to know where these weapons are coming from.
Well, if you must know, all my special produce comes from one place. The Kirtland Farm.
You mean to tell me that the army is your supplier, straight out of Albuquerque? Preposterous! Hartman would never let something like this happen.
Oh, please, Eliza. That knucklehead ex-husband of yours hasn't realized he has a daughter. You think he's paying close attention to the munitions inventory? You crack me up, Eliza.
Damn it, John. Do not tell me anything else. The less I know about this, the safer I am. Oh, and one more thing. Would you happen to have an M1 Garand in stock?
What? Why would you need a weapon like that?
If you have one, I suggest you hand it over, right now.
No, you don't understand. This is a special order.
Oh, not to worry, Lorraine. I am sure your client will understand.
Oh.
Venga, suelta, el M1. Así me gusta, no apuntes a la cara, no apuntes a la cara. Vale, M1 Garand, para mí. ¿Por qué te llama la víbora?
Why do they call you the Desert Viper?
I know it's a bit corny, but my dad always called me affectionate things like that.
You think Desert Viper is a term of affection?
As opposed to what? Offspring?
Fair points.
Bueno, tienes razón. Me sorprende que Amos no se haya olido nada de todo esto. Lorraine, estás jugando a un juego muy peligroso. De momento, un placer hacer
Pleasure
negocios
doing
contigo.
business with you, Lorraine. Oh, just one more thing before I go. I will just state it plainly. You and Tucker are voting for me.
Okay.
Oh, and I also require the votes of your children and grandchildren to really ensure my silence.
But I don't have any children.
Well, then you'd better start working on that right away.
Venga, chao. Bueno, pues ya tenemos una M1. Tenemos un somnífero, no, un suero de la verdad casi. 2 disfraces y las llaves de las celdas, pero no creo que tengamos que entrar ahí. De momento, gente, creo que lo vamos a dejar aquí, el capítulo de hoy. Ya sabéis lo que os cuento. Dejad un like si no lo habéis hecho, suscribiros si no lo estáis y nos vemos en un próximo capítulo. Así que hasta la próxima. Chao.